card reading. We've got 3 cards to choose from, 1, 2, 3, and today we're tapping into some guidance from the angels. So this can cover any aspect of your life, career, relationship. These are collective readings, so just take what resonates. So we're going to jump straight in, and we're going to go to card 1. And we've got this beautiful card of peace. Okay, so what's this card? What guidance are we getting from this? So it's Archangel Chamuel, and its peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Chamuel's here to help with the relationships. And maybe this is asking you to just go into that loving space, that heart space, inviting in peace into your life or into any situation that needs it. Sometimes we need to let go of the things that really don't matter, the little things that build up in our head, the thoughts that are really just drawing us, bringing us away from the actual heart of the situation. And that's some things just don't matter. We need to let them go. This is also asking you to remember that there is love all around us. And sometimes we just need to tap into that energy to bring in that sense of calm and peace into our lives. Where else am I getting from this card? I'm not getting a lot of messages. So maybe there's a need for you to offer peace in a situation now. Maybe there's something that needs to be healed, and that it's you who needs to be the one that does it. And we've got this beautiful, we think of peace and we immediately think of, I always think of like white or blues, but there's a lot of yellows in this. So maybe that's about you having that confidence to move forward so that you fully get that peace into your life. And obviously the yellows are our relationships and our attachments. And maybe there's a situation in terms of attachments to things, and what you need is peace in your life at the moment. And this is telling you that the angels are with you to bring that in. That they're offering you that peace. Maybe you're not seeing it yet amidst other things, but it is there. It is going to come in for you. I also get, birds and messengers, and they can see things from all different perspectives. And this bird in particular has got light shining around its head, around its eyes. And maybe you need to send your thoughts out to see things clearly. Ask to be shown the way. Ask to be shown how you can bring this peace in. And when we ask, we'll get the messages and other messages that you're not seeing, keeping your eyes open. But also coming from a pure space. Sometimes another message I'm getting from this is that you need to be still at the moment. You need to just have that space to be able to get clarity and a vision and the outcome that you truly need. It could be that you need to take some time out to allow yourself to come and to be in that real space. that space where everything feels peaceful and rested in your life. That's all I've got for card 1. So for card 2, what guidance have we got? So career transition, once again, we've got Archangel Chamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Okay, so this card is saying that there's going to be movement in your life. It could be that you need to redirect your energy. This card is obviously reading out to career, work changes. And this is saying that any movement or change in this area is going to be positive. It's going to be a positive outcome for you. If you're feeling stuck within work, there's going to be some ideas coming up for you, some transformation around this area, and that you have the guidance around you. It's just listening for that. But this card's all about movement. It's about you tapping into your life purpose. And it could be that you haven't found that yet, or you're just on the verge of finding that. You're just on the verge of that movement. But when you do it, things are going to be great. Things are going to, that change, that forward growth is going to be good for your soul. And that we need to follow the things that bring joy, the things that are coming into our mind and coming into our soul that are really like crying out to be listened to. Listen to that. If you're thinking at the moment of a change, but there's something that's holding you back, don't allow fear to get in the way, because change and movement and growth forward, it's going to bring in new start, new energy. It could be a change not only of workplace, it could be a change of location, somewhere that you're thinking of moving to, but there's maybe stuck energy at the moment. But this is saying we're here for you. We're going to help you with this transition, this forward movement. What else? It could be that you need to, you're just starting as well. When we're talking about career transition, it does not necessarily mean that you're changing a job, but that something sparked your interest, whether this is a course or something else which you're thinking about learning. It's going to lead you to the place where you want to be. It's going to lead you to really tapping into who you are, what your life purpose is, what's part of your soul journey, your soul contracts. And this is great. It's just a card of moving forward movement. It's very, very positive. And that's all I've got for you, card 2. So card 3. I don't know why I'm feeling some apprehension in card 3. So let's see what this card is. Oh, moon cycles. Okay. So Archangel Haniel, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. I'm not a biggie on the moon. I'm not going to lie. I love the moon. I'm a Pisces, but I don't really know loads about the moon cycles. So if you do, you may be better with that interpretation. But I am a strong believer that we go through different life cycles and we have these change. We go from the beginning, we learn so much stuff, and then we come to the end and we start that journey again. But I felt this apprehension in this card. So maybe there's something about certain times of the month which may be moon related, which are affecting your energy, or certain I even want to say times of the day. It's just about, I feel this card's really about acknowledging your energy. I felt some anxiety. So looking at what's affecting your energy and how you can shift that at the moment. But this is also a card which talks about manifestations. So being aware of the times where, you have them days where everything goes right. And it's almost like we need to roll with that. It's like me today. I've had a few days of pants energy, and then suddenly I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do some readings, and it's like you've got to go with the energy while it's there. You've got to acknowledge it and move into that. But also, there's times when we really need to allow ourselves to rest, to make way for those times when we can truly manifest, we can truly get things moving, what we want. And this is about you really listening to yourself, acknowledging your higher self, and being in control of things, knowing when you can make movement on stuff, knowing when things are in your hands and you control, and as it says, capitalizing on those times, making the most of them times. And the times where you're feeling you need to go into that rest period, go into the rest period. There may be times where you feel she's got these bangles, but I almost see that as kind of chains. We can sometimes self-sabotage ourselves by still focusing on the times where we felt a bit anxious or felt tired, and we can keep the focus there. But what we really truly need to do is acknowledge that that life is in cycles, there's this change, and we go with that. Okay, what else? I also feel that with card 3, there's some, we've got all this blue energy, which feeling a lot of spiritual and a lot of healing energy around you. So you could be a person who is very spiritual, who's got this connection with spirit. I felt there was initial reading that come through, a message that come through when I first turned the card, and this was to do with like spirit connection, like someone apprehension about connecting with either spirit, your spiritual self, or someone who's passed. So maybe for a couple of people who chose this card, and I'm shifting away from here, but maybe there's some kind of grief that has occurred, and there's some healing going on at present with that as well. Okay, what else have we got here? I want to say that every cloud has this silver lining. I got the words pay it forward. And also being in a position to receive, allowing yourself to be open to receiving. Well, I want to say receiving spiritual messages. I feel like this is a very spiritual card. I know they are, but obviously the second card felt very grounded, and this feels like there's, whoever's chose this card, that there is a lot of spiritual energy around you now in whatever way you want to see that. And sometimes that spiritual energy can feel too much. Sometimes we can get this anxious feeling and that we want to disconnect from that because it may feel too much at times. But actually what you've got is some beautiful energy coming forward and beautiful energy around you. So going with the flow of life. And I want to say bringing in some acceptance of self, acceptance of your gifts. Maybe you're a healer. That is all I've got for card 3. So thank you for letting me read for you guys. If you like my messages, please like, share. I'd love to hear any comments, any feedback, if any of this resonated for you. Send lots of love and light and healing out. Best wishes. Bye now.